guys, I'm finally back in the studio. It's the best place in the world. I'm so happy to be back. 5:30, Palma de Mallorca airport. It's now time to fly back home. Even the entire bottle of Coke didn't really help a lot, but we should have a nice sunrise while starting. We survived, but definitely the worst flight of my entire life. We had to fly into a big black cloud, diving, shaking. It was horrible. But most importantly, we arrived back home safe, and also Vanessa's little cake for her co-workers was safe, although it was a bumpy ride.
Oh, and then not bumpy enough to
yeah, but it was terrible. She slept the entire time. I was afraid the entire time. But now poor girl has to head over to work in an hour. It's not that we're so stupid, but our flight was cancelled, so we had to rebook, and it's all a little tight. But you're fine? I mean, you slept enough on the airplane.
Well, at least I tried to, but you squeezed my hand too much.
You can't say something like that on the phone. That's top secret. Yes. Have fun. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Poor girl. I can't believe it, guys. I'm finally back in the studio. It's the best place in the world. I'm so happy to be back. I just can't wait to get back to work. Unfortunately today, no music making, because as you might be able to imagine, there's a lot of business stuff that piled up, and there's one thing that is in particular really important for today, and the first thing on my to-do list. It all has to do with this envelope. If you've checked my vlogs during the vacation time, you know what this is. It finally arrived. It's finally here. It's finally the final version, hopefully. I haven't checked it yet, but if nothing goes wrong, that's it. And those are way more pages than I thought, and I have to pay already. But anyways, let me just get through all of this, and if it's fine, I will sign it, and then it's safe. Then you can finally congratulate me on a new studio. Wow, I can't believe it. The contract is finally signed. The studio is mine. It is mine for the entire next year, 100%. And after this one first year, it stays mine for as long as I want to. So amazing. Relieved. 3 months of work, hard work. Finally it's safe. I'm so happy. I can't wait to share everything with you. New opportunities will arise, and new stuff that I just can do with a bigger room, because as you might be able to see, it's kind of crowded here, just alone with the boxes of the speakers. My dad started putting some of his paintings in here while I was gone. So in exactly 3 weeks, I will be the first time in the new studio, do a full room tour, show you every corner, tell you everything about my plans. But up until then, still in here trying to finish the next single. That's the one thing I want to get done, because once I move, there will be definitely like a month where I can't make music, because I just have to do the acoustics and all these kind of things that just come along when you have a new studio. So I'm excited. I hope you're as well. It's a huge step. I can't even put into words how big this step is, but there's one thing That immediately will show me how big it is. I also, where is it? Get this letter in the front that says how much I have to pay. So let's get that payment done. It's the biggest payment I've ever done, way bigger than the car, but it's still, it's a great deal. It's very inexpensive for the city. If you knew how much it actually was, you would also take that deal, but it's still a lot. It's a fair price, but it's still a big price. Anyways, let's get this payment done and see how my bank account is shrinking again. But I will do everything to just make this AXSENS company and my Jon Sine project grow as much as possible. And that new studio is definitely the foundation for all of what will come, hopefully. All done with the emails. It was just horrible. Emails are like vampires. Instead of sucking your blood, they suck all of your time away, and it's just horrible. I just hate it. But I think I answered all of the emails that I've missed in the past 3 weeks. If there's anyone out there that I haven't responded to, just write me again, please. I was just way too overwhelmed with emails. And next up comes a little sad part. Since I need more money for the new studio, and since I'm moving, I will sell a lot of stuff, send a lot of stuff back, and also do a couple of giveaways. First up is this monitor. It's unfortunately not a giveaway. This is just going back. The giveaways will happen throughout the next 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, the biggest problem is getting this thing back into the box. It's so huge. By the way, it's not a bad monitor, but it's too big. If you have there a file, and then it's too much work. You have to move your entire body to be able to see it. It's really more for gaming, where you want to have this immersive feeling of being in the action. But for working, productivity, working with it in Logic, not really. The resolution isn't the best also. No, shit. I have to say I'm extremely tired now. It's 5, but I'm up already since 2 or 3. But this way I at least still got a little bit time to take care of my favorite thing, and that is just making music. I have to admit I failed a little. I wanted to call it a day early to go to the studio and show you the building, just because it's such a great occasion to sign that contract. But I'm running out of time. I have to pick up Vanessa, so I got here, wanted actually to fly the drone over there and show it to you, but it's too windy, and I'm already happy that I didn't lose my drone while on vacation. So I don't want to start the first day back home with losing a drone. Somewhere over there, not far away. The beach is right behind there, and this is just an extremely cool place. I can't wait to have this as my neighborhood. There's always something special about coming back to your hometown. Now let's see how Vanessa's day was.
Hola.
Hola. Was it a good day? Tired?
Yeah.
Me too. You know what? I already got food for us.
What? Avocado?
And Netflix is waiting for us.
James the Virgin!
No. Oh god, you didn't. No. Forget about what she said.
It's amazing. You should watch it. It's fun.
It's only for girls.
No, it's fun for boys as well.
No, it's not.
If you have humor, it is.
No, it's not fun. You already know about the contract?
Of course I do.
Instagram? Yeah, high five. We would actually celebrate it with champagne and stuff, but we're too tired. Back home, sleep, sleep, sleep. Tomorrow, another day in the studio, all about, you have to say it. Tomorrow's mastering time. Really exciting.
Oops.
Yeah, exactly.